6 Days in Fallujah is a highly immersive, extremely kinetic, and insanely tactical first-person shooter. The sound design in this game is so real that at the end of each tour, you'll be able to file a VA claim for tinnitus, only for it to be denied as non-service connected. The visceral simulation of combat will feel so real that you'll patiently wait in line for 6 months to see your PTSD therapist. All of this will be available to you for the low price of $39.99. So buckle up and be ready to serve your country and free some Iraqis, because this is 6 Days in Fallujah, the most immersive, authentic, and realistic tactical first-person shooter coming to the market. The familiar feeling of cold steel on your hands, the blood on your boots, and the sound of distant gunfire, coupled with the unbearable heat, tiredness, and exhaustion that all combat veterans remember so vividly. You'll finally be able to get to experience this firsthand. 6 Days in Fallujah is an unrelenting PTSD simulator that puts you in the combat boots of the U.S. infantry during the Second Battle of Fallujah. The fear of death looms over the battlefield. Where most games rely on cheap gimmicks to immerse them, 6 Days in Fallujah does not, and it pulls no punches. 6 Days in Fallujah developers innovate upon simple game mechanics, and it truly creates an intense combat experience that you will not get anywhere else. Dynamic lighting. Why haven't other developers reimagined something so simple yet so immersive? Breaching every building will be a heart-pounding experience as adrenaline pumps through your veins and your breath sinks with each trigger pull. Your eyes will slowly adjust and dilate, bringing the unfolding chaos into focus. Flashes of gunfire light up each room, and dust flies up from the resulting explosions of pure firepower, obstructing that once clear visual and adding to the fog of war. This immersive experience can only be found in 6 Days of Fallujah. The unseen horrors. Mortars will rain down on the battlefield, forcing you into cover and driving you into ambushes. Death lurks around every corner, and his presence feels more real than that weight of your battle rattle that weighs you down. A burden that slows you, but protects you from the sharp ends of bullets and shrapnel. The weight has an odd feeling of irony. We laugh, we joke, we kill, for we do not fear death in the moment, because fear, while powerful, is the furthest thing from our minds. Your mission, your duties, your brothers, all drive you to succeed and survive. The never-ending war, procedural generation. 6 Days in Fallujah traps you in a never-ending war with procedural generation. It ensures that players will never play the same map twice and allows for a truly nail-biting experience. Infinite replayability is more than just a gimmick in this immersive and kinetic tactical FPS. Your tour of duty will never end. As 6 Days in Fallujah navigates early access, it will become bigger, better, and more authentic. While I truly believe that 6 Days in Fallujah is peak realism already, I'm excited to see what the future holds for this authentic title, and I can only hope that this is just the foundation that the devs can build upon. 6 Days in Fallujah is a genre-redefining experience, and it's going to reshape the landscape of tactical first-person shooters. And I truly hope that all players and developers involved truly enjoy the launch of this game, and they stick with it through early access, because this is truly the future of tactical first-person shooters. Please let me know if you disagree. I say this because the game truly redefines a lot of simple mechanics and brings them into the future. Things like blood sweeps, something so simple yet so immersive. Instead of red flashing icons up on your screen, you'll now need to stop and check your own body to ensure that you haven't been hit. Oftentimes, during the heat of battle, or just even while playing a sport, you do not realize that you're injured because that adrenaline pumping through your veins is keeping you active and on the battlefield. You want to survive, you want to live, and you want to get home. That drive to succeed keeps you alive. Throughout early access, new content will be added to 6 Days in Fallujah. The price will steadily increase with each update. The game will evolve and change over time, adding new single-player content. Right now, the game caps out at 4-player co-op. Now, if you want to get in on one of the most highly immersive, authentic, and tactical first-person shooters of 2023 and this generation, then I highly encourage you to purchase this game for $39.99 on June 22nd and be a part of the genre-redefining experience that is 6 days in Fallujah. The developers are listening to feedback, and they are excited for what you have to say.